Hi guys, so I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be covering the case of Victoria Clumbie. Well, I hope I'm pronouncing her last name right. So yeah, I've got my notes and I'm going to have to hold them, but you can't see them actually because I don't know the details that well. So anyway, let's get into the video. So Victoria was born on 2nd of November 1991. She was an happy and jolly little girl. She was always happy and smiling, and she loved to dance and sing. But that's all we really know about her personality. So she lived in Africa, and a great aunt went over to Africa to a great aunt went over to Africa, and she originally wanted to take this other girl in the family called, I think she was called Anna, but then she changed her mind and she asked Victoria's family if she could take Victoria. The thing was, she made a fake passport for this Anna, and she looked different to Victoria. And Victoria's family thought, well, she's going to get a better education in England and she's going to have a better life, so they sent her. And basically the great aunt had different intentions. So she wanted Victoria just to get benefits and things, so she moved to France, and later on she moved to London. So Victoria was going to school, but then a great aunt said, I don't know how to pronounce their names, that's why I'm calling it great aunt, because that's what she was. So the great aunt decided to stop sending Victoria to school, and she just told the school it's because she was a naughty kid. But this one becomes suspicious. Sorry, I was just looking at my note. So in March, Victoria's head was shaved. Later on, people would see cuts and bruises and burns on her. She was badly beaten and abused, neglected. So Victoria was underweight and she was very small, and because little did people know a great aunt was starving her. And then one day a great aunt met a man on he was a bus driver in London, I believe, and they got talking, and then they quickly moved in together. They moved in with him at his flat, and it was just one bedroom, so they slept in the bedroom, and then Victoria were left to sleep on just a mattress in the house, in the flat. But soon Victoria was left to sleep in a bin bag in the bathtub. And Victoria was also looking unkempt and unclean. So people were starting to worry. But so Victoria's great aunt's boyfriend were making it clear that he didn't like Victoria from the start. It weren't no secret in the house, in the flat. But he was making it seem like he didn't like her from the start. And then basically Victoria was, someone contacted social services that was seeing Victoria, and the social services come out. It's actually the same social service that failed Baby P, and as you'll see in this story, they failed Victoria. They came out and just, and either because they came out a few times, either because they wouldn't answer the door, or because they'd moved and they didn't know either way, they would just leave it and just leave, basically neglect Victoria. So it became a point that Victoria would solid herself and urinate on herself, and she was left to urinate and solid herself, and she was basically beaten every day. She actually had a scalding one day all over her head. They actually took Victoria to church and said that she was a devil and she needed, you know, to go back to normal. So they prayed for her. But then second time they tried taking her to church, he said she needed to go to hospital. He wouldn't do out, luckily, and said she needed to go to hospital and get seen to. And one day she did end up in hospital, and a doctor said that it was I can't think of a word. So basically social services closed the case because there wasn't enough information for them to go on. Well, according to them it weren't, but there clearly was. There was evidence that she was being abused. But yeah, when she went to hospital, that's what they said, that she had scabies. But then and other doctors were like, no, it's not. But then a doctor that came to see her last diagnosed it as scabies when she'd got burns from head to toe. And basically she was left in them conditions. She got sent home and left in them conditions. And then she was, I forgot to say as well, Victoria's great aunt said that I can't think. That's what happens with my mental health. My head goes blank. So she basically she sadly passed away eventually, Victoria, of her injuries. Victoria's aunt and her boyfriend was arrested, and he told truth. He said everything he did, and he said great aunt would also hit Victoria with things and burn her, but the great aunt denied it all. Either way, they both got arrested. And when police come out to house, they tried to clean house up, but there were that much blood from all and there were that many injuries from it all, that they actually still found blood in the apartment. So Victoria actually passed away on 25th of February 2000. It's just so sad because she was a beautiful little girl, and these social workers need to stop taking people's kids off them that don't hurt the kids, that might just need a bit of help and support, and start taking kids off people like this that are abusing the kids and using the kids for things. I can tell you I don't like social services. But Victoria was a beautiful and happy little girl. She died at age 8. So that's the end of this case. Hopefully in future I can do longer cases, but it's a bit hard for me. I did actually say most on it without looking at notes, so I did well with that. But yeah, I hope you appreciate today's case, and if you've got any case suggestions, then let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Bye.